Hi, my name is Rebekah LeBlue. I've been a member of the CPP Church family for the past 9 years. My life would be very different if not for the people of this church. I was invited to church by Leah Hamilton while waiting at the bus stop at Church Point High School. She was excited about her youth group, so I figured it wouldn't hurt to check it out for myself. I remember the first event that I went to was a youth bowling night. Everyone there was so friendly, and for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel completely out of place. I had such a great time that night that I've been to almost every event since then. CPP Church is more than a place to worship for me. It's my family. It's where I've grown up and learned so much about becoming a mature adult. I am happier today than I have ever been, and I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm home. However, it wasn't always this way. You see, behind the smiles and the laughs that you know now, there's a story. I come from a violent home. My father left before I even knew him, and my mom was both verbally and physically abusive for many years. I can remember times when there was no food in the house for days, and I was left to care for myself. At 15, I was taken from her home and placed in foster care. At the time, I felt lost, confused, and hurt. But God knows what He's doing, because foster care is what brought me to Church Point. Although I was in a new place, I was still a broken person. The abuse and abandonment left me feeling defensive, angry, and hurting. It affected me more than even I realized. When I first came to CPP Church, I made it difficult for others to like me. I kept others pushed away and intentionally tried to make my youth leaders think that I didn't want to be involved in what they were doing. However, they kept loving me anyway until eventually those walls crumbled. The walls came down because people loved me and gave me an opportunity to grow. Even when I messed up, I still felt accepted and wanted. These were new feelings to me. There were times when I wasn't sure where I would live, but people always made sure that I was taken care of. One family, the Hamiltons, took me in and allowed me to live with them. It wasn't just a place to stay. It was so much more. When I first got there, they told me that I was part of the family, just like one of their own daughters. The night they gave me a key to the house, I cried. I knew that I finally belonged and people finally trusted me. No one could know how special that moment was. They will never know the impact their kindness and love has had on my life. CPP Church has always taught the importance of having a heart for God and His house. Today, that spirit is ingrained deep within me. I try to represent God and CPP Church in everything that I do. I graduated Church Point High School with honors and as valedictorian, and started at UL Lafayette immediately after. I have maintained a 3.7 GPA while double majoring in nursing and exercise science. I enjoy playing multiple instruments with the CPP Church worship team. I love my family here. There's no place I'd rather be. Sometimes others come up to me and tell me how incredible they think that I am, and hearing that means the world to me. But if only they knew the truth. I'm no one special. At times, I'm still broken and scared. I'm just a girl from an abusive home who found unconditional love and acceptance in Jesus at CPP Church. Now I help lead in the same youth group that I tried to resist as a teen. I work to find others who may be struggling with life and try to offer encouragement. It may not seem like much, but I've learned that sometimes the smallest acts of kindness are what truly matter most. Caring for others is just my way of giving back what CPP Church has given me. I believe that God will use me the same way that He used that teenage girl at the bus stop almost a decade ago. I'm no one important, but I will change someone's life. I will make someone's world better. I am the church. I am CPP.